Welcome back to the Voice of Metal, where we talk about all things metal and people that are in the music industry, at least the metal industry, um, and all the people that are involved in the metal industry. Well, hopefully, we will have that happen after a while. But, like I said before, and I'll say it again, with the more subscribers we have, the better chances of that happening. So, please take the time, hit the subscribe and like button so that way the YouTube algorithm will be able to find and share this video with others. And hopefully, when we have enough subscribers, we can start to accomplish the main goal at hand, which I'm hoping that will happen here after a while because I think we're getting there. It's just that we got to have some more people on there, I think. So I greatly appreciate each and every one of the people that have already subscribed and those who are still with me, and I appreciate that so much. I want to say special thanks to certain individuals that have watched me from kind of close to the beginning of it, and I thank you for being loyal and dedicated, and also the comments and suggestions and stuff. I do appreciate that. And I totally get and understand what you're getting at with that. I appreciate that. Too bad that there was an opportunity for other things to happen, but I totally get it because I'm like I said before, and I'll say it again. I am definitely very respectful of that kind of stuff because I know how it feels. That's all I can say. But without further ado, we are going to check out. Um, you know what? I forgot. I should have done this sooner. See if it's gonna work here. Without further ado, we will check out some of the top so far music of 2023, which we're pretty close to the end of the year. So I'm pretty safe to say that we probably won't have a whole lot of new music that gets really popular from October on, but you never know. That could definitely change. We might have to recap that sometime in January of next year, probably. I just figure I'd touch on it right now, see where we're at so far, right? So this is a list based on download streams and other things that's created by artificial intelligence to get kind of some of the information because it has all that information, pulls it all together for me. So I'm going to do that right now and go through some of those songs with you. We'll see what we got here because even I don't know what some of them are. So it'll be interesting to see. Number 30, I'm going to go from 30 on to 1 because it's the least popular to the most popular song. Basically, number 30 is Doubt Me from Beartooth. I don't think I've ever even heard of Beartooth, so this is kind of interesting. So I might have to check that out. It might be a really good song I'm missing out on. And I'm not sure how heavy they are. The band name doesn't sound heavy, but you never know. It's surprising. Honey, Are You Coming from Mareskin? I think is how you pronounce the name. Number 28 is Screaming Hallelujah from Far From Saints. That's an interesting name for a band. Far From Saints. That's definitely different. Screaming Hallelujah. I see that doesn't seem like a metal song at all to me, but who am I to disagree and say it's not? It's hard to say. Number 27 is Runaway from Sophie Floyd featuring Michael Starr. Lloyd reminds me of Pink Floyd, so I don't know if they're related to, well, I don't think Pink Floyd's actually part of any of the band members' names at all. So it's interesting. Number 26 is Falling Sky from Greta Van Fleet. See, all these are ones I've never heard, so these might be fairly new. That might be really popular. And I just don't know it. Mirror from Code Orange is number 25. Mirror is Code Orange, number 25. Number 24 is Maxine Witch Queen from Green Lung. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Sometimes I can't pronounce them, so I apologize. 23 is Strangers Meet Me at the Altar. That's interesting. Okay. I lost where I was at. Better Way Out, Strangers. Okay, Better Way. Okay, Strangers That Meet Me at the Altar is number 23. 22 is Better Way Out from Caskets. Okay. Don't ask me. I never heard of them at all. 21 is Last Resort. Has a parentheses reimagined. I'm not sure if it's me tweaked a little bit. Falling in Reverse is who sings that. That one I definitely know, and I definitely know that they are a really good band when it comes to some of their stuff. Okay, number 20 is Every Time We Touch from this is a techno version from Electric Callboy. I've heard of Electric Callboy before, I think, from some other song that it just happened to be playing. It's kind of like some of the other ones that are in kind of different and new, that are out there. This is interesting. Wait a minute. Voices in my head. Okay. Number 18 is Come Alive Dying from 10 Side. Oh, I guess that's how you say it. Number 17 is Pretend from Bad Omens. Number 16 is number 16 is The Moment You Find the Flame. And I definitely don't know how to pronounce the name. I apologize. Starts with Atreu. I don't know. It's like, anyway. Number 15 is Psycho from Asking Alexandria, which I've heard several times. Here, another one from Falling in Reverse is Watch the World Burn. Number 14. That's rather interesting. Oh, this is one that I definitely recognize and reminds me of somebody that I know personally. Well, not personally, I don't know them that well because apparently I'm just a fan and I don't know them very well. Number 13 is Violence Has No Matter What. Duo with Liz Haley in Hailstorm. Now, I don't know when they mean duet with Liz Haley, because I thought Liz Haley was the singer for Hailstorm, so I'm not sure if it's a duet with somebody else or what. I know that Liz Haley has lots of really good music out there, and also was a good personal friend of some certain individual that I would like to get to know better, and we've already discussed that several times on the show. Anyway, I'm going to keep moving on, and I'm going to not talk about that because, that's a touchy subject. That's okay. I don't mind. And I'm sure hopefully you guys don't mind either. Number 12 is Slasher from Mastodon. Mastodon, I know, had some pretty good stuff. I haven't listened to much of their stuff, so it'd be interesting to see. Number 11 is Everything from Meshuggah. I hope I said that right. I probably said that wrong. Number 10 is Birds from Opeth. Now, Birds is rather interesting because it kind of reminds me of Albert Hitchcock, I think, with the one movie he did with, I thought it was something to do with the crows. The birds is not the same thing as crows, but it's rather interesting storyline. It has something to do with, I never really have watched the movie, so I'd have to watch that to find out, but it's rather different. Number 9 is No Prayer at Midnight from Metallica, which it's kind of interesting. That's not one of their main so-called songs for the album. 72 Seasons, so it's kind of surprising they had a more popular song on that album besides just the one that they were trying to peddle to people out there in the music world. So that's kind of cool. Something a little different. Number 8 is Screaming Suicide from the Deftones. Deftones have been around for quite some time, like Metallica, and they got some really good stuff out there. So I'm not surprised that they don't have a really good song. And apparently it's a new in 2023, so they must have a new album, which I didn't know. That reminds me, Iron Maiden has got a new album out, which I didn't know until just a little while ago. I guess it came out in March, which I don't always keep up with every single thing out there, so it's kind of cool. The only thing is I'm not sure if these songs are really popular that are done in 2023 or if they're just popular right now. So it's probably just popular songs right now that are in the basically on the radar of everybody out there. So we'll see. Because I see one here that might be an older one, possibly at number 5, but we're going to go to number 6 is Deep in the Willow from Knocked Loose. Yeah, I have not heard, and there's a lot of these I have not heard. So I guess I'm going to have to make a playlist so that way I can play them and you guys will have the opportunity to listen to them if I get off my lazy tushy and do it. Because the last couple times I've, like the Halloween ones, I was being lazy. I still have not done a playlist for that. So I apologize to people out there that might be looking for that because I know a lot of people might possibly do that. Might actually listen to some of the songs that I'm talking about. The Summoning from the number 5 is The Summoning from Machine Head. Now, I don't remember this, and don't think I've heard this song, but I could be wrong. Because I do listen to quite a bit of Machine Head myself personally. That's the one I do know. So we'll see. Because I like a lot of their songs. Is there anybody out there? That reminds me, speaking of which, I was thinking that would be cool to do like as an intro to my channel, because for me, for you guys out there, is there anybody out there listening to me? Right? I think that's really good. I think that sums up what I'm trying to accomplish with the channel itself would be, is there anybody out there? Is there anybody listening to me? I can't remember all the words to the song. I gotta have the music to go with it to make it really good. Anyway, number 4 is Meet Your Maker from the Architects. See, that's another one I have not heard. Interesting. Number 3 is Nobody from Ghost. I haven't heard a lot of Ghost songs, but I have heard a few songs that I really have liked in there. They're not quite heavy enough for what I usually listen to. So yeah, it'd be kind of interesting to see what it sounds like, or listen to what it sounds like, I should say. And maybe watch the video if there is one. Excuse me. Number 2 is Scourge of the Offspring from Lamb of God. I don't think I've heard this one either. I've heard a lot of their songs, but I don't know if I have or not. We'll see what happens. Number 1 is Bone Church from Slipknot. Now, this one I don't think I definitely have not heard. It might be on the new album. So I don't think this is from 2023 because the fact that I don't recall them putting out a new album in 2023, but maybe I'm kind of delusional and I forgot to look for one. Because usually I see something about a new album here or there from somebody, so it's kind of interesting. I was going to say there's a few other songs that are out here, but they're not in the list because I told it to do it the most popular or to the least popular. Yeah, on the list. There's in this condition from Stained, Jade from Spirit Box, Let's Go from Asking Alexandria. So these are just some random songs. I don't know if they're the most popular songs right now. Bone Crusher, of course, was in there. Ghost was in there. Psycho from okay, that was definitely in there. Watch the World Burn. Okay, that one is. I think most of these are in there. I think some of the bottom ones were not. But anyway, so this is rather interesting. I do know, and I was asking, the question is metal music more popular than rap? And it was rather interesting. I was trying to get a certain number or criteria for that to see. Basically, what it sounds like, the radio play is more popular with rap. But when it comes to actual people that are listening to metal,